Hi, welcome to the Balanced Body podcast series. I'm Amy Taylor Alpers from the Pilates Center in Boulder, Colorado. We're talking about breath specifically, and we are looking at the Pilates exercises and how they enable and affect the breath, and how the movements specifically are utilized to enable the exhale phase of the breath. As Pilates would say, it's the exhale that's the most important phase. You have to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze every last atom of air from your lungs until you're as empty as a vacuum, and then you just allow the inhale phase. So we're looking at different ways that exercises with spring in some cases and exercises without spring in other cases help to make that possible. So we're going to be dealing with the knee stretch series from the Reformer. So we're going to come up, the hands go shoulder width, feet on the shoulder blocks, knee width or hip width, and we're going to sit back and curl. Ears between the elbows. Good. Now I just want you to relax your back a little bit, like swan out your back just a little bit, Amy. Right, good. And then pull your sternum in a little bit more. Let the shoulders come down. Nice. And feel the connection of the abdominals. So if, for instance, we overtuck, so will you show us too much tuck? If we overtuck this, we pull on all this fabric here, and that defeats the abdominal contraction. So I often will say to people, just relax and shorten your back a little bit, right? So this is soft as well, so she can inhale. If it's already stretched completely, then she can't inhale. Then we just want to exhale and contract the abdominals. Okay, so the head is down to complete the curve. As you go out, as the spring expands, so do you. So you press out, inhale, you exhale, deep squeeze. Inhale, deep squeeze. Good. Feeling the shoulder blades come down, feeling the arms connect into the breath a little bit more. And again, a little less right here. So you could stick your tail out just slightly, right, so that you can work your abdominals and you're not so much relax your head down, not so much just moving your pelvis. Okay, so leave your pelvis, flex your hip, that's the way, and then deep squeeze, fill, squeeze, last one, fill, squeeze. You stay here, you arch the back through. Again, just like with the stomach massage series, we start in the round spine to open the back a little more, and then we come into the arch to open the chest a little bit more. You have a lot of length here and connection through here, and then we inhale, fill the lungs, deep squeeze of the abdominals. Inhale, good. See if you can drop this down just a little bit and have the abdominals catch you more on the way out. Exhale, deep squeeze. You can arch up just a little bit more. Yep. Inhale, exhale, that's the way. Exhale. So you want to hear that powerful compressive exhale if you can, right? Because she's not impeding it at all. And last time we come in. Then we go back into a round spine, again, not overstretched. We're going to pull the chest up and over the spring-loaded bar and relax the shoulders down a little bit. So the shoulders will always want to climb. Then we're going to try to pull the sternum up a little bit higher. And then we levitate the knees just a couple inches. We try to maintain our curve, head down, sternum up. Right, and we go inhale, exhale, squeeze, head down more, squeeze, exhale, squeeze, good. Feel like you're pulling this forward as well. Pull this into your exhale, that's the way. Exhale and exhale, rest. Nice. Now sometimes if we have someone who's a little bit smaller, and Amy is halfway in between that, we might decide we want to put a little block there. That will enable the spring to give a little more compressive force to that exhale that we're always interested in. So we come up, and again, we'll just do the knees off one more time. All right, you want to feel a nice support here so that this stays up, because we want to be able to breathe in here. If she drops down here, then we can't really get our air up here. So you have a lot of lift in there, even though the shoulders are still connected, not to the ears, but to the ribs. And now we're a little more forward, so as she lifts, she can still keep those hips down and exhale. Good. Come up a little bit higher in your sternum, a little bit higher. Yes, head down to help. So we get a little more compression out of this. So it's really about the exhale. A little less noise because you're squeezing and lifting, and last one, and gently lower. Very nice. Good. So that's a good example of how the springs really can help you organize the body in such a way that that breath is what you're focused on. You're not so distracted all the time about just the technique and the choreography, but how, in fact, position of the head, the position of the shoulders, the position of the pelvis, the stretch or the curve of the spine. All of these things really can affect the breath for the better or worse. And so your goal very much as an instructor is to try to get that emphasis on that exhale, get everything working towards that. We're going to continue to talk about the breath in a few more podcasts. Thanks for joining us. See you there.